On today's episode of the 2KT, Take-Two has dropped another video of 2K21. What does this mean for the community? We'll also rewind how the community performed in the NBA 2K League Draft Clash, and mystery boxes have been sent around to certain influencers related to 2K21. Episode 2 of the 2KT is here, so let's get it. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the 2KT. I am your host, Miss Jourdy. Make sure you subscribe to this channel to get all the news and updates related to NBA 2K. And if you haven't already, make sure you catch up on some cold tea up here in this card. Now, for today's episode, like I said, we have a lot of community news to cover. So, let's get to our first topic. Historically, the NBA 2K League held a draft clash every year after the league's draft occurred. Now, this season, considering the fact that we're all dealing with COVID-19, they held the draft clash online and also featured some very special influencers taking the stage and vying for a chance at $5,000. Now, many competitors competed in Sunday night's event, but only 2 teams came out on top. Hank the Tank and Annoying competed in the PS4 finals for $5K, but it would be Team Hank that would win it all. It was an absolute heartbreaking shot that would send Annoying's team into tragedy. Check out the final possession right here.
Here comes Annoying, who's gonna get a dunk, and all of a sudden Team Malik with the 19-18 lead. Frank, you gotta stop the three-pointer right now.
Oh my goodness,
Hank
just as fast as the world turns, Jeff. They're right back in it, man. 19-18.
Tank with face puts up the three, and it's good. Hank the Tank gives Team Shifty the victory. It went as deep as it could go, 21-19 in Game 3.
And on the Xbox side of the bracket, Kenny got working. OMG, don't lose. Took down Dino and First Legend Chalk. Kenny put it very simply: who gonna stop me? In international 2K news, FIBA, aka the International Basketball Federation, has announced its first ever, Pro-Am event on NBA 2K20, dubbed FIBA eSports Open 2020. This series of exhibition basketball games will take place next week, and it features countries such as Argentina, Australia, Austria, Brazil, and many, many more. There will be 7 players in total that can compete on this, and even some 2K League coaches like P-Cross had a little bit to say about this amazing news for the expansion of the NBA 2K League and professional 2K in general. Now, for our third topic of the day, we all watched as PS5 unveiled a teaser trailer of NBA 2K21 featuring Zion and a whole lot of sweat. If you haven't already, make sure you click the card up here. But the very next day, Take-Two and NBA 2K dropped this video on social media. Now, after dropping this video, Ronnie 2K even said this directly under NBA 2K's actual tweet. He said, if you want to be featured in one of our spots, like some of the great content creators you see here, just remember, we will endorse those that are professional enough to be endorsed, not dropping hate speech toward others. New episode of the Logo Gang next week, breaking this down. Now, if you haven't already seen Ronnie's Logo Gang video, I will not be dropping that, but in essence, all it was him showing the reactions and the hard work that many NBA 2K streamers put out there every single time they press that red button to go live on Twitch, YouTube, or even upload content to any platform that they choose. So, Ronnie's basically saying, y'all better get y'all act together if y'all want to get this special treatment and be able to be featured in awesome videos like this one. Now, even with that out the way, the community had a lot to say about this video, and of course, the community, part-time gamers, but they're also full-time detectives. Here's what they had to say. Welcome Warrior said, I heard it. He said Kobe. But Can't Guard Neo added, and Quavo said Dame. Drip Get Greens had not only had a lot of likes, but he also had to say Kobe better be on the Legend Edition and it better be crossplay. Now, Drip, I'm not trying to be funny, but in all honesty, if 2K21 is crossplay, I would be completely shocked. Mostly because it takes a lot of power to put games crossplay. And of course, there was a lot of opinion about, well, it'll probably be the same game. New leaks, no park, a lot of commentary like that in the comment section. So I won't keep going, but those are just a few things that the community members definitely had to say. Again, if you haven't checked out some of my new videos about 2K21 that I've already done, make sure you check out these up at the top with this card. But I definitely believe that this is the game that 2K is trying to rebuild the trust in the community. I won't go all in depth because, as I said, I already have, but I think they're going to pull out all the stops. And that leads me to my final topic of the day. 2K has sent out mystery boxes to those that were actually in the last video. So, Troydan actually dropped this video early in the morning about what 2K sent to him. Alright, you guys, so I won't go through every single piece of paper, I guess, that the 2K community sent to him. They did send him, you know, the special dates and things like that for Community Day, and you can watch all of that in his video, and I'll link it down below. But here is the really interesting thing, and I think the community really looked at this very, very closely. Like I said, NBA 2K21 and NBA 2K players, they are part-time gamers and full-time detectives when it comes to this NBA 2K stuff. So here is, under a special filter, Troydan put this version out, and you can clearly see what the words say. So I'll read them to you now. Want to get to the big stage, major in aerodynamics, or make a splash in the G? Feel the energy of a sold-out crowd, then make their night or ruin it with a buzzer beater? You're about to see the game from a new perspective. Thought we forgot about the neighborhood? It's the redacted now. Alright, y'all, so what all do you take out of that paragraph? Let me know in the comment section below what you think that means. But I personally feel like all of that is tied to my career. So, obviously, major in aerodynamics, college, make a splash in the G League, get drafted, make the team's night, make the crowd's night, feel their energy, boom, buzzer beater, all this stuff. It's just all built up to my career. But the interesting part about all of this is what they're saying about the neighborhood. It's the redacted now. And naturally, some people had to look up what redacted is. And redacted is essentially exactly what that card is. Redacted means to strike through, edit, whatever. Here's the actual definition of redacted. Redact, edit text for publication, censor or obscure part of a text for legal or security purposes. And then you can see a couple of different examples of redaction on the side. So, what does this mean? I think the neighborhood is gone. Now, they have not officially told us that there are affiliations. There are going to be multiple parks. Nobody said anything about that. However, we will probably not be getting a neighborhood, which is good news for a lot of people. How do you feel about that? Will you miss the neighborhood? Will you not miss the neighborhood? Again, let me know in the comment section below. I think it's going to be exciting what NBA 2K21 is going to do. But again, they have to rebuild the trust of the community, and they have to do this perfectly. Because if not, there are definitely going to be some folks who are unhappy. But here's a little bit more about what the community had to say about this news today. Now, Fear Glizzy is incredible because he translated it to perfection. He said, one thing about 2K's marketing strategy, there are always hidden clues. You can say this is a reach, but I translated what I believe is the real information that wasn't revealed in the card that various 2K influencers received earlier today. And he included his translation and also the real card's translation. Pretty incredible considering the fact that Troydan did not show it that long, if I do say so myself. KCE Gamer said, clearly a big change coming to Park if they won't even say what the word is about the neighborhood. An interesting tweet also came in from RJ Watts, who said, will there be a myTeam 2K community day? Can we get this out there? I feel like the NBA 2K just wants to see the neighborhood park pro-am. They're another world of the game. Can we get a myTeam community day? Now, Yugichi said affiliations might come back and the neighborhood gone. So, we'll just have to see what happens next. Will there be a myTeam community day? I think that is definitely something of interest. And in all honesty, will affiliations be back, or will it just be new parks and new destinations that you can just take your MyPlayer to, which would be even more amazing? With all of that being said, that's actually going to do it for this episode of the 2KT. As always, make sure you subscribe to get noticed on future content, and also make sure you leave a comment down below. Thoughtful comments do make it in the top comment at the end of every single video, and I also do features on my community tab. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys.